Every law student eventually meets a word that sounds mysterious, but shapes half of civil justice: tort. And despite the strange name, the idea behind tort law is simple. When someone harms you in a way that isn't a crime, you shouldn't be left helpless. Tort law gives you a civil remedy, a way to get compensated, restored, and protected. A tort is a civil wrong, a wrongful act that causes injury, loss, or harm to another person. The goal isn't to punish the wrongdoer, like in criminal law. The goal is to make the injured person whole again, a principle called restitutio in integrum. Think of it this way. Crime asks, should we punish? Contract asks, was a promise broken? Tort asks, who was harmed, and how do we fix it? Unlike contract or property law, tort law in India isn't written in one neat statute. It grows out of English common law and Indian judicial decisions. Every major case becomes a seed that grows into the next rule. To successfully claim a tort, a plaintiff has to show three essential things, three pillars that hold every tort case upright. First, a duty of care. The law expects each of us to act reasonably so that our actions don't hurt others. Drivers, doctors, manufacturers, everyone has some duty towards someone. Second, a breach of duty. This is when the wrongdoer fails to act as a reasonable person would have. Reckless driving, ignoring safety rules, careless conduct. All of these can be breaches. Okay, so, third, damage. There must be actual harm, whether that's physical, emotional, financial, or even reputational. Without real damage, a tort claim just cannot stand. These pillars, support a wide range of torts. Negligence is the most common, basically harm caused by carelessness. Think of a doctor forgetting basic precautions, or a driver ignoring traffic rules. Nuisance deals with interference in your right to enjoy your property, like noise, pollution, or obstruction. Defamation is all about protecting your reputation, when false statements are made, spoken or written, that harm your good name. And then there's trespass, which deals with unauthorized interference, like entering someone's land or even unwanted physical contact. Tort law, honestly, quietly impacts human behavior everywhere, from how we drive to how we speak online. But sometimes, fault doesn't matter at all. In hazardous or ultra-dangerous activities, the law imposes liability without fault. Two major principles really shape this idea. Strict liability, taken from the famous English case Rylance versus Fletcher, says that if you keep dangerous things and they escape, you're liable, even without negligence, though certain exceptions do apply. But India went further. After industrial tragedies like the Oleum Gas Leak, Indian courts created absolute liability. No excuses. If you run a hazardous industry and harm occurs, you are absolutely responsible, even if you followed every safety rule. This evolution shows how tort law adapts to the realities of modern India. When a tort is proven, the law provides remedies. The most common is damages, monetary compensation to cover injuries, losses, and suffering. Courts can also issue injunctions, ordering someone to stop a harmful activity. And in defamation cases, courts may even direct an apology or retraction, helping restore dignity. Tort law in India is still growing, but its influence is expanding into new areas. Consumer protection, holding companies accountable, environmental law, making polluters pay, digital communication, protecting reputation on social media, and civil liberties, addressing wrongful harassment or misuse of authority. Tort law may appear subtle, but it is one of the great engines of fairness in society. It ensures that where there is a wrong, there is a remedy. And for students stepping into the world of law, it offers one of the clearest windows into how justice becomes real. A Student's Guide to Tort Law in India, Understanding Rights, Understanding Duties, Understanding Justice.